The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And that gets things running.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you could expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements. Overlapping, underlapping, wingers vacating spaces to be occupied by fullbacks, coming inside, creating overloads down the middle on either flank. You get those right, and this can be a very effective system.
A tried and tested formula.
And believe it or not, Peter, we even did that back in my day.
And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
It's rare for me to look at a fullback as a potential match winner, Peter, but with Roberto Carlos, I can make an exception.
He's not a defender at all, is he? He's a winger more than that.
Exactly, the Brazilian Express, up and down the line all the time, and it's...
Oh, he's been... Can he finish? Goal, the Netherlands! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Vieira. Tomiyasu. That's a sharp pass. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Roberto Carlos. That is a great pick out. No, that's been intercepted. Messi. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And here's Hullet. Oh, that was vital. And he was quick to react. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. De Jong is always scanning the pitch for targets. And it's Ibrahimovic. Oh, that's clever. And the Sar claims comfortably. Now, what about a counter-attack? Mbappe! He's gone for goal! Mbappe! Irrepressible! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. And wow, he has given that a right old hit.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
The Netherlands are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And he is going into that little black book. Roberto Carlos. Looking for the run. Mbappe! Mbappe! Decent enough try.
Well, to put it this way, he's probably made better decisions.
Can he get it through? And this is Messi. Ibrahimovic chasing after it. Ferdinand gets a foot in here. Mbappe! Great chance! relentless, just relentless. And they're at it again in double quick time.
Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
And he's done it again, he's got his second. A case now of complete control.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Ronaldinho going face-to-face with his great rival. And it's made its way to... Can he finish?
Ibrahimovic really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Gullit. And this is Ibrahimovic. Now it's Gullit. Knocks it into... Shoots! It's a goal! So smooth. A signature finish.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
So is this the start of a comeback? Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. And he's going to have his name taken.
Well, he was the one player you had to keep away from the area. Not the best way to do it, though.
He's shaping up to have a crack from here. Messi. Mbappe.
There will be 3 minutes
over to the left.
Time.
Now it's Messi. He's got away. Can he get on the end of this? Big header! He has done it! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. Certain, searing and imperious.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
It's starting to look like a... He's having a shot! Oh, taken with style! And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
And that is going to be the final action of the first half.
A quick reminder today that smoking is only allowed in areas shown on this map. Thank you for your cooperation. Substitution in progress.
And the action is back on the way.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Messi. Now it's Darwin. The Netherlands do have a chance to counter here. Now this is an adventurous run down that left-hand side. And he shoots! He's scored! And the second half is off to a flyer. You don't keep those outs. He knew, he just knew.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
Substitution for Netherlands. Number 14.
The Netherlands can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Modric.
We have got ourselves a game here.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Ronaldo might just make this. Gullit. Passing is crisp and sharp. It's a promising position. He is just caressing the ball. And this is Neymar. There's the shot! They've done it! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now. Well, I don't want to be overly harsh on the defensive side of things here, Peter, but the build-up was so slick and executed with such quality, it made life just that bit too difficult for them.
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch. Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
He's got tall. And he's quick to get it clear again. Well, that's an excellent interception. That has ended up in no man's land. Cristiano Ronaldo, very much a man of this moment. He's picked his way through. A heavy challenge. Oh, it's come loose. That's the throw. And here's Mbappe. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Neymar. De Jong. Dixon. Gullit being hunted in packs.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with it.
Tries a shot! Roberto Carlos is looking to influence the game from out wide. Gilberto Silva. And it's Vitinha. Mbappe unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Roberto Carlos. And here's Mbappe. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, what a ball! Neymar. Oh, good read. Kubo. De Jong. Oh, good-looking ball. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo shapes to shoot! Danger averted for now.
Substitution for Netherlands. Number 5, Mbappe. Number 19, Messi. Number 24, Roberto Carlos. Coming on the field,
The Netherlands really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Number 10, Park Ji-sung.
And this is Shot, surely! And yes, it's there! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
And now he has two. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, I think you can write this lot off at your peril. It's been a joy to watch them hold themselves right back into it. Now, can they hang on?
Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Vitinha, oh, there's a probing ball. Park Ji-sung,
There will be 3
oh,
minutes
some
added
tackle
time.
that. That's good play. Now it's Pele. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And he's there to belt it away. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very
Volunteers for
good.
each block, please report to the staff room
Terrific
immediately.
recovery. A really fine win, that, Jim Beglin.
I take this every week, Peter.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. The instantly recognisable Signal Iduna Park, one of Europe's most unforgettable stadia. Things have got underway here pretty promptly.
Peter, if you're looking for a defensive blueprint, then look no further than Alessandro Nesta.
There's nothing he hasn't got, is there?
As complete a stopper as I can remember, he just loves to defend and he's always willing to put his body on the line.
And he's intervened well there. The referee's awarded a free kick. Gullit wins the duel this time. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, just skips past his man. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Ronaldinho. Oh, well played, well played. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Ibrahimovic. Oh, no joy this time. A lack of adventure up to now, just no breakthrough. Kubo. And he skips past his man. Now it's Gullit. Messi. And it's Nedved. Looking for options for movement. Tries a shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Ronaldinho. He's shifting through the gears here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Peru do have a chance to counter here. He's having a shot! Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. This to go one up. What a save from Peter Schmeichel! Oh no, he's managed to miss it.
Oh, Peter, I'm not a great reader of body language, but I didn't like the way he walked up to that. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And now they can spring out of defence. Ronaldinho will not want to lose out here. That's pretty clear, it is a foul. And the referee's come over, it's a red card. Well, Jim, there's only one reason that he would be sent off there. It is the denial of an obvious goal-scoring opportunity.
Well, he had a decision to make, Peter, and it's worked out badly.
Substitution in progress.
Gullit is standing over this one. And this is a great chance to take a lead. And this is Gullit! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Ibrahimovic. That has not gone well. Played back.
Ibrahimovic really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
It's a good run down the right. Now it's Messi. That is a great pick out. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Pass somewhat off target. And here's Ibrahimovic.
They've got to make this nice and quick. Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Looking for the run. Oh, that's fabulous. Gullit can be a real threat inside the box. In with the challenge. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Van Dijk. He's a sharp little ball here. He is through here. That's a shade optimistic.
Peru have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Shapes to shoot! Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
Yeah, typically for him, that was the furthest thing from easy, but it still didn't stop him having a go.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And it's Ronaldinho. Messi. Messi. Kubo. Gullit charging forward, the ball at his feet. Rijkaard proves too strong. And here's Ibrahimovic. Chance here to counter. Threads one in. Kubo. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some.
There will be 1
De Jong.
minute added time.
Has a look and plays it forward. Gullit. Gullit. And it's half-time here. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. So both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break.
Substitution on the field. Number 6.
Here's the start of the second half.
Number 13. Ronaldinho.
Both sides defensively robust up to now.
Number 11. Messi. Number 23.
Great
Bale.
vision. Bale unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Bale. Gullit. It's a searching pass. Oh, well played, well sorted out. De Jong is always looking to break lines. Now it's Messi. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, right on the edge of the penalty area. What's he giving here? The referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick. Maldini has been sent off for that incident. The referee showed no hesitation in getting out. It's hit the crossbar! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Cristiano Ronaldo must have been hit by a flash of doubt then. He complicated what looked like an easy opportunity.
Substitution on the field. Number 4.
Ah, now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
Number 8, Gullit. Coming on the field, number 20, Neymar. Number
Challenge just a bit
17,
on the firm side.
Cannavaro.
And this is Neymar. Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Nicely weighted ball. Played into space out wide. Stood up well to him there. Peru are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Messi is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0.
52.
De Jong knocks it into space. Could be danger here. Maldini. Now he's off and running. And it's Bale. Tries to play it through. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Now that looks a decent ball. Pass is just off target. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Now it's Neymar. Great skill, that's nice. Cafu did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Messi, and that's a dangerous ball. Rijkaard. Peru needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
And here's Messi. Now there's a fine ball, and he's managed to get free.
Peru couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Ibrahimovic showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And no, he's seen through all of that. Oh, cracking ball. Very nicely done. Quality ball.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Peru clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Maldini. Gullit looking to penetrate opposition lines. Now it's Messi. So what can they make of this? Looking for options for movement. There's the shot! Now who's going to be... Oh, what has happened here? And the shot! And it's in! Finally, the deadlock is broken!
There was this feeling that the game was petering out, but credit for never losing their focus despite things not going as planned. Now comes the question, will they stick or twist?
85 minutes is
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Substitution on the field. Number 21.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. So the first goal of the game.
Substitution.
Peru really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Real chance! It's in! 2 up now, and they are cruising. And that really is so impressive.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here...
Luis Suarez! Oh, he's been caught napping. Great chance! They've got to be quick to recover this. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. And that's that. Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Victory never in doubt in the mind of the mastermind in all of this. A solid win, which will be welcomed all round.
Hello, attendees. This
Messi
is
claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument.
A blue hat. Kindly make his
Your
way
reflections
to the
then, Jim.
information center.
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything...
Well, this really is quite uplifting. There is so much to raise the mood all around us. After all, this is when, in the face of anything, hope springs eternal, and the fans puff out their chests proudly. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. We have already started here. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, I think a lot's going to depend on how much of a creative role this fella Arda Güler can play here, Peter. He's never one to shy away from getting on the ball. He has wonderful courage, and he's the go-to guy in this team. And it's always lovely when you're in a team and you know somebody is always looking to get on the ball. So his availability will be key.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Rudiger kept his eye on it, and he's there. Vinicius Junior. Cruyff charging forward, the ball at his feet. And he's being shifted off it. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Defending of the desperate variety. Fair to say, I think, a cautious start from both teams. And it's Bellingham. And he's well positioned here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Looking for the run. Oh, that's well spotted. Thiago. Neymar. Bellingham. Now Neymar. Bellingham. Big header! There's a goal! There is the breakthrough! He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
So far, so good, Peter, but they need to start thinking of the next one now. Take this momentum and force the issue even more.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Pinches it off him. It's a pretty loose pass. And this is Romario. Chooses to go back. He's in a great position here. Cruyff, the specialist in tearing teams apart. Neymar powering forward here. He's got away. Neymar driving forwards. Rudiger did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Madrid were a team looking for an outlet, and it seems, Jim, as though they've found one.
Yeah, and if that allows them to get people running at and even going beyond that defence, then you can start asking more questions.
Aimed beyond the defence. Romario! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Romario deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Almost half an hour in now. Cruyff. Güler. There's a sharp little ball here. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. And this is Messi. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. That ball looks a good one. Oh, he's bustling, charge, surely! Oh, it's fallen kindly here. No mistake. A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be...
It's Neymar! Loose ball now. Oh, what has happened here?
The keeper was likely to need his best there, and he found it.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. And this is Messi. Cruyff. Oh, that's fabulous. Takes a shot! And it's there! And they're at it again in double quick time. It was casual, it was careless, and that's it. And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.
Recordamos a nuestros espectadores que no está permitido el consumo de bebidas alcohólicas.
Well, the premise of the tournament is simple. Every team, of course, is striving to make the latter stages. That's where they all want to be. No doubt these two harbour very similar ambitions. A good show here, absolutely crucial. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. If you're just joining us, we are already underway.
Well, when it comes to strikers, Peter, you're not going to get much better than this man, Eto'o. Fast, strong, energetic.
And, of course, with a medal collection to prove it all.
Yeah, and another outstanding quality of his is leadership.
That's surely a foul. Free kick. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. And it's Thiago. Distributed tidily. Delivery from Dani Carvajal.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
He's gone forward. No, that's been intercepted. Cruyff. Vinicius Junior. Bellingham. And it's Thiago. He's a sharp little ball here. Now it's Eto'o. And he's away. Real chance here. Tchouaméni defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. Stood up well to him there. Can he get it through? Looking for a runner. Oh, good take in a good area. Bellingham. He's tried one! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
There's a certain aura about him today. Tremendous.
Madrid with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. And now a sudden chance to counter. Araujo makes the interception. And they can counter here. So we're still where we started right now. It's a promising position. He's shifting through the gears here. Can he finish? It's in! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, that silenced the crowd, Peter. Item 1 on the to-do list. Done.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Oh, he's been caught on it here! Messi, a player who needs no introduction. And it's Eto'o. Araujo. De Jong powering forward here. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Araujo did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Neymar. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Oh, good-looking ball. Messi. Carvajal. Bellingham! It's run loose. Oh, what has happened here? Well, that pass isn't the best. And that is out of play. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Oh, such a clever touch. And this is Messi. Oh, he's been caught napping.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Terrific header. And he has kicked it out. And the half-time whistle goes. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Leading 1-0 at the break.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Defending was strong and firm. Pass is just off target. Kubasi. Cruyff quietly revving up. And here's Vinicius Junior. Cruyff.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Lobbed in behind. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. He's being urged to shoot. Toure did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Now it's Neymar. And he's there to retrieve it. Now it's Cruyff.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Carvajal, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. Short changes him with that pass. And here's Neymar. And it's Cruyff. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And he welcomes... shoots! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
He's on it, can he get away? Bellingham. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. He's got away, and again, he's sorted that out terrifically.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Well, there is concern on the faces of the players standing around him here. Messi ready to try one. An opportunity then to pull clear here. Good ball, good take. Looking to play him in. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Edmilson is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Oh, that's a key interception.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And he's managed to get free. And this is Messi. And he's cut it out. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. He's picked his way through. In comes the corner.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores.
It's
El
their
dorsal
second
9,
corner of the game.
El dorsal 10. Messi. El dorsal 17. Eto'o. El dorsal 23. El dorsal 21. Serán sustituidos por el
And
dorsal
now they
11,
can spring out of
el
defence.
dorsal 8, el dorsal 20.
Araujo
Villa,
spots
el
it
dorsal
and
14,
intercepts.
el dorsal
David
18.
Villa. Some really good ball movement. Big chance! Well, now that's another chance. It's in. And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Madrid grabbed the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, this poses a very interesting question now, Peter. Do they push on to try and win it in normal time? They certainly have the momentum.
And it's Cruyff. Brilliantly cut out.
Habrá 2 minutos de
I think we
descuento.
might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
It's come to nothing. "90 minutes up and we will be back for extra time."
Well, we can only hope we get an extra time contest of similar ambition, provided fatigue doesn't begin to play a part.
So a brief breather and then extra time. So our quest to find the winner continues. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this...
And the shot! Oh, what about that? And that may just do it!
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Oh, that's well spotted. Knocks it into space. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Now, what about a counter-attack? It's a throw-in. Engages and forces him off the ball. Pass somewhat off target. Guti is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And here's Messi. Driving.
And Messi! And he's found the net! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So all square, and not for the first time. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And he gets rid in a hurry. And that's it for the first half of extra time. Well, it has been a punishing game, both physically and mentally. But does either team have what it takes to find a winner?
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 4 será sustituido por el dorsal 13. Cambio de jugadores.
Exhaustion, physical and mental. Will we find a winner? This really has been thrilling. Both sides going at it, and now for the final act. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Neatly clipped into space.
And they're not going to make any further progress now.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
No messing about, just bludgeoned away. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Mbappe has been shown a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm. Lovely, now then, plenty to aim at here. Oh, sweet feet. And here's Vinicius. Oh, shooting chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Swings in across. Guti with the clearance. Now that looks a decent ball. Tries a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner.
It's make or break time now, and they're all headed for the penalty box.
Cruyff with the short one.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Vinicius Junior! Big relief, it just needed better contact. Searching pass he's played there. And that's it, nothing to separate them. It is penalties.
I can only applaud the sheer doggedness and tenacity on show in watching both teams refusing to lose. I mean, they both ran their socks off.
The referee has ended the second half of extra time. All square, some weary legs out there, so who has it left in them to take a penalty? They could really do with scoring the first penalty. And he has done his bit.
Well, you can't approach a penalty with any doubt, or you'll have to rely on luck.
Bale is engaging in a bit of mind games before stepping up. Oh, it's a really good save.
Well, it was a possibility of happening like that, the way he was moving beforehand. Very good save.
This to double their advantage. And that doubles their lead. So down by 2, another miss can be game, set and match.
I thought he handled the pressure really well there. His focus cut right through it.
This to put them 2 up. Firm, low, telling. And he's put them 2 in front. The third man in the queue. Stuck away with immaculate poise.
Yeah, it's a guessing game for the keeper, and he guessed wrong.
Madrid with the chance to go 2 up. And they're 2 up. He must, but can he? And stuck away with ice in his veins.
Well, he totally nailed that penalty, picked his spot, didn't change.
So all eyes on the goalkeeper. And that has lifted the roof. So it all ends in heartbreak, all the effort. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So that's got things underway.
I think the wide players will be very important here, Peter. A lot is going to be asked of them.
Yeah, they've got a fair bit of work to get through.
Yeah, because they're going to have to cover the flanks on their own.
Decent chance! They've scored!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early. Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
So, a breakthrough already. De Jong with the foul. Oh, no messing about, it is red. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
Well, his thinking may have been about making his presence felt, but not the wisest of decisions.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. Thuram does really well to win the ball there. It's played through for him. He's got away. A real chance and a real let-off.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
And here's Kubo. Kubo stood his ground strongly. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Well, they can break here. And there's green grass ahead of him. Oh, some tackle that. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. He's tried one! Oh, full marks for that effort.
Yep, certainly could have been something so much more.
This ended up in no man's land. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. And this is Messi. Nice defending, it's got the job done. And it's Roberto Carlos. Kubo. And Edmilson. Kubo. He's a sharp little ball here. And this is shot at goal! And it's come back out to him. Decent strike, kept it fizzing low.
Oh, that's a cracking try. Good technique to keep it low too.
Kubo puts his foot on the gas. And this is Ibrahimovic. Messi, a player who needs no introduction. And that is expertly dealt with. Kubo.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, no question, that's a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking. Tries a measured ball. That's really well manoeuvred. Roberto Carlos is always looking to play quality balls. Bale's big chance! Sticks it away! They are right back in business.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Great chance! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Messi just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
And we have our very first corner. They've played it short. And it's Roberto Carlos. And now a sudden chance to counter. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Turns and goes back. He's having a go! That is a super hit, but it was always just off target.
Well, that was smashed with venom, violence even. All he had to do was hit the target. It's such a shame.
Rijkaard cuts out the pass. Looking for options for movement. Ibrahimovic! And yes, it's there! And they've got their lead back.
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, it's great commitment on show here. They'll be hoping...
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, it's hit the post! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
That's great reading of the game, and it led to a decent chance. Cracking aggression.
Messi receives it in a good position here. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped. That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And it's safely in the keeper's hands. Now it's Kubo, challenged just a bit on the firm side. And that's a foul, a simple decision for the referee. He knows what's coming, a second yellow, and he's off. Well, the protest continues, but in the end they are defending the indefensible. Manchester United are down to 10 men. Kubo. And this is Ibrahimovic. Roberto Carlos. Cruyff. Messi. And this is Ronaldo. And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
At least a return pass. That's a good ball out wide. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Messi! What a... It's fallen kindly here. That's a half-decent try. And we've reached half-time. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football, and it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. And the game has already resumed here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And this is Ronaldo, and he's managed to get free. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And the finish! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Cruyff really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
can spring out of defence. And it's Rijkaard. Cristiano Ronaldo. That is a brilliant interception.
Substitution for Manchester United.
Manchester United have their third corner.
Bale. Coming on to replace him is...
And now a sudden chance to counter.
Nedved. Substitution in progress.
Shapes to shoot! No mistake! It's level again! What a match we have!
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us.
An act of charity. Great. Messi is on his own.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And claimed it back swiftly. He's found a way past. Messi. It's a really well-measured ball. Nedved. And now the breakaway. Nedved. Engages and forces him off the ball. Gullit. Bellingham. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Manchester United needed that, they really needed it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
And this is Bale, played out towards the right wing. Now that's well seen too. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Goes for a shot!
A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Well, that was certainly impressive, Peter. Great run, just a shame the finish let him down.
Stood up well to him there. Looking to play him in. Edmilson.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Messi. Oh, well measured. And that pass just didn't quite work. Bale is herring after that one. The ball has bounced loose now. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Roberto Carlos. Bellingham can so cleverly bypass the press. Now it's Bale. And this is Gullit. Well, that is one way to stop him.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
In towards the backs. He's got tall. And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Cristiano Ronaldo has delivered a really costly miss. It could have been their last chance to win it.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Oh, no joy this time. Driven forward. Bale is onto it in a flash. And this is Ronaldo. Thuram. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Oh, nicely intercepted. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And this is Gullit. And the shot! It's in! Into the lead once more. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
83 minutes. 23, Gareth Bale. Substitution for Manchester United. Number 15, Johan Cruyff. Number 22, Roberto
Manchester
Carlos.
United can make
Number
their
4,
change now with a break in play.
Number 7,
Well, this is what we've been waiting
Cristiano
for.
Ronaldo.
It's so often the case
Coming
with
on
goal
the field,
scorers, little
number
influence,
20,
and all of a sudden,
Gullit.
bang.
Number 19,
Played into
David
space.
Villa. Number 14,
That has been cut short.
Baggio. Number 23, Bergkamp.
Tries to pass it through.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
And here's Messi. And he was alert to it. And that has been clubbed away.
Substitutions taking place. 4 added minutes has been
That's
indicated.
going right the way across. Deep into stoppage time. Tries to play it through. And this is Cruyff. And he shoots! They've done it! 2 ahead, late in the day, game over surely. That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to... And that's that. Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Victory never in doubt in the mind of the mastermind.